Hello everyone, this is Nushaer Abrar, and in this video we are going to install openMC in Ubuntu, a Linux-based operating system. So to install openMC, which is a Monte-Carlo particle transport code, we are going to have to first install a package manager called Conda, and we are going to install a miniature version of Conda called Miniforge 3. Okay, so to install Miniforge 3, we are going to go to its GitHub repository. I'm going to provide the link in the description. Then in the download section, once you have scrolled down a bit, in the download section, you are going to install the Linux-based architecture for AMD 64. Okay. So here is the download link. We are going to copy the link. Then in the terminal, we are going to write wget, then paste the link. After hitting enter, the download will start and we just have to wait until the download completes. Okay, the download has completed. Now we are going to install. Okay, to install, we just have to write bash and then we just have to paste the name of the file that has just been downloaded. Okay, the name of the file is actually this one. So copy it, paste it, and before hitting enter, just add sh at the end. Then hit enter. It will ask you for some prompts. Just hit enter or type yes where necessary. Okay, just keep hitting enter, and when it asks you to accept the license terms, type yes. Then it will ask you to confirm in the default location. Just hit enter because installing it in the default location will be enough. Okay, then you just have to wait until the installation completes. Okay, so after the installation has completed, just hit yes. Okay, type yes and hit enter, and Conda will be installed. For changes to take effect, we have to close and reopen the terminal. Okay, so reopening the terminal, we can check whether Conda has been installed by just typing Conda and hitting enter. It will show you all these commands and help options, so we can be sure that Conda has been installed. Okay, so after Conda has been installed, we are going to continue to installing openMC. To install openMC, we are going to follow the official installation guides. Okay, so here is the installation guide. I will also provide the link in the description. And now we are going to follow all these commands. Okay. So the Conda Force channel has already been added in the Conda environment. So we are just going to paste it still because it will move it to the top. Okay. The next command creates an environment in which we are going to install our openMC and other software dependencies. The command will create an environment that is called openMC-env. You can give any other names in this environment. Okay. Okay. When you have done waiting and prompt appears, just type Y and hit enter. Okay, our environment has been created. We now have to activate the environment. Okay, we are going to install openMC inside their environment and also Jupyter Notebook. Okay, so to activate the environment, just type Conda activate, then the name of the environment, in this case, which is openMC-env. Okay, our environment has been activated. We can see the environment name appears before the shell name. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to install openMC by installing Mamba first. Okay, so Conda install Mamba. When it asks you for a prompt, just type Y, then wait again until the installation of Mamba completes. Okay, Mamba has been installed inside our openMC environment. Then we are going to search for openMC inside Mamba, whether it exists or not. So type Mamba search openMC. See, there are a lot of versions of openMC inside the Mamba. We are going to install the latest version. So we just have to type Mamba install openMC. Then just wait a bit more. Type Y when it asks you for a prompt. openMC has been installed. Now, what we are going to have to do is we are going to install Jupyter Notebook, because it is better to use Jupyter Notebook for using openMC. Okay. So to install Jupyter Notebook, type pip install notebook. Then wait a bit more. If you are not familiar with the Jupyter Notebook, I will provide a link for a playlist which can teach you about the basics of Jupyter Notebook. And you can use the browser-based version, but I like to use Visual Studio Code because it's more comfy for me. So to install Visual Studio Code, just type pip install code, or you can search the code online, or you can just install it from the Ubuntu App Store. Either way works well. Then what we have to open Visual Studio Code. Then we're going to open file, a new file, and the Jupyter Notebook support. And before running the code, we have to select the kernel in the top right corner. In the Python environments, use the openMC env environment. To check whether openMC has been installed and we can use this, just type import openMC. Okay. If you run this cell, you can see that openMC has been imported and we can use it. And then you can check. We can create a material. Uranium is openMC dot material ID equal 1, and we can set the name equals uranium. Okay. Okay, this is material ID. When running this cell is that we can create materials object. When we run just the object, we can see the material has been created, where the ID is 1, its name is uranium, its temperature, density. We have not defined any of this. So we have successfully installed openMC in Ubuntu, and in a future video, I'm going to show you how to install it in Windows. Okay, so until then, goodbye.